The Foundation of Creating Wealth. Episode 13 of 17. The Right Use of the Will. Most people misunderstand what willpower is actually for. They think it's meant to force outcomes, overpower circumstances, or bend other people to their desires. That approach always creates resistance. It drains energy. It leads to frustration. Real power works differently. The will is not designed to push the world. It is designed to command yourself. Your will is meant to be used inward, not outward. Its proper role is to hold your attention steady on what you intend to create, and to keep your thinking aligned with that intention no matter what distractions, delays, or doubts appear. When you misuse your will by trying to control people, markets, or events, you scatter your energy. When you use it correctly, you become precise, grounded, and effective. The disciplined use of will begins with identity. Decide who you are being in the process of building wealth. Not who you hope to be someday, but who you are choosing to operate as now. A focused operator, a value creator, a person who finishes what they start. Your will then exists to protect that identity. Every time your attention drifts into fear, comparison, impatience, or force, your will calmly brings it back to purpose. This doesn't mean you sit back and wait. It means you act from clarity instead of tension. You move decisively without emotional strain. You execute without needing to dominate. You allow systems, people, and opportunities to respond naturally to the value you're creating. When your thinking is steady and your actions are consistent, the environment rearranges itself without struggle. The strongest use of will is persistence of direction. You hold the picture of what you are building, and you refuse to dilute it with second-guessing. You don't panic when results take time to materialize. You don't abandon the plan because of temporary silence. You continue to show up, continue to refine your execution, and continue to give more value than you ask for in return. This kind of control is quiet. It's internal. No one sees it happening, but it produces visible results. It keeps your mind clean. It keeps your actions aligned. It prevents wasted effort. And over time, it builds a level of certainty that can't be shaken by external noise. You don't need to will wealth into existence by force. You need to will yourself into alignment with disciplined action. Focus your mind on productive thinking. Focus your behavior on useful output. Focus your time on activities that compound. When distractions appear, use your will to return to the work. When doubt appears, use your will to return to clarity. When impatience appears, use your will to return to execution. The world responds to consistency far more than intensity. The correct use of will makes you consistent. It makes you reliable. It makes you someone whose actions match their intentions day after day. That is what builds trust, momentum, and lasting results. Use your will to decide once, then act repeatedly. Use it to stay centered instead of reactive. Use it to remain certain even when evidence is still forming. This is how effort becomes efficient, how work becomes leverage, and how wealth becomes inevitable.